Hi everyone. Okay, so this is video 3 on August 22nd, 2024. This is the order of penalty and costs from Jessica Hershey at Pit Blade of Law, um, which is one of the which is the law agency that has been harassing me nonstop since 2019. So here they are asking for $28,415. Going forward, I am going to be putting a link in all my videos below um, to a GoFundMe page to try and recoup some of these losses. I am also putting a plea out to anybody who I have ever touched, as far as, and I don't mean physically touch, but like anybody who has ever been a client of mine, who I have ever helped, who you even want to say anything good about me to these people who are constantly harassing me. I'm asking you to get in touch with me and we can make a video recording together. We can also talk about some of the struggles you're facing in regards to um, how you feel like your rights are not being heard, how you've been homeless for years or even days. Like, if you think I've helped you or or sat down with you and heard you out in any shape, way, or form, I want this to be heard because um they're approaching this like I'm some bad person who doesn't know the meaning of social work, right? Which isn't true. Like this has to do with my daughter who was in a coma in the hospital, who I was trying to see. This isn't a professional thing here, even though they're trying to make it out to be. Um and I really feel offended by what's going on here. I have reached out to as I mentioned, I have reached out to some political parties. But reading that last document, there was um uh, this there was somebody from a First Nations um community. And you know what? I always thought of myself as a friend to First Nations people. I never once thought that, like, I've always stood up for rights and equality and trying to do what's right. And um so I find this guy coming at me like this very hurtful, very offensive. And it really makes me wonder if there's any point to me trying to work through this, like, not necessarily work through this, but trying to help individuals if if a community person is coming at me and with all this hostility, and he doesn't even know me. um and so I'm reaching out to individuals, particularly First Nations people who I've helped in the past, and if they're willing to, I would like them to step forward and tell their story on what their experience with me looked like. But in regards to cost, look at the bottom of every video going forward. I will be posting a GoFundMe page to try and recoup these costs. Or I should say, to try and get these costs paid.